Right, so AR builds. There's probably the least variety going when it comes to AR builds. So screw it, I'll just get my 2 cents out, which is probably a build you've all seen 1,000 times before. But here we go. Mine's possibly set up a little bit differently because I am trash. So just want to sort of show a different way in which you can possibly utilize it if you are trash like me. Probably see a lot of people run Perfect Glass Cannon as well as Vigilance. I'm trash, so I either take too much damage and die very quick due to Perfect Glass Cannon, or I take just a little bit of damage consistently, which means I don't get Vigilance up enough. The end result is basically I've got 2 talents that are essentially useless for me, so I run things a little bit differently. I also run the M1A CQB because I will prove it is higher damage, and as long as you can put a stability mod on it, it makes up for the accuracy. Yeah, you lose a little bit of potential damage, but you're not missing shots as much, which is where the CQB loses to the classic because it is just a little bit less accurate and stable. So hopefully I can, I don't know, show you something new and shiny. Overall, I'm actually really liking the assault rifle builds, although they're not something I typically would use. They are actually quite fun, very aggressive, and do work pretty damn well. I'm still trying to find like the perfect assault rifle. I don't get the best results with FAMAS, calling it. I know a lot of people swear by it. I know it's technically the best assault rifle in the game. I get better results with the Carbine 7 or the MK16, weirdly. I just find it to be higher DPS, easier to control, and just generally all round better. But hey, that's just me, maybe I'm crazy. So without any further ado, let's actually have a gander at this build, shall we? So this is my build, going to go over it nice and quick. First one, Carbine 7. I'm using damage to armor because that's what it came with, as well as strained because it is actually more damage. Doesn't last as long as killer, but it is effectively more damage. If you can get one with damage to targets out of cover, that is preferred because it goes higher. It goes to like 12%, 8%, 12%, whereas damage to armor is, well, not as high. So that would actually fare quite a bit better. Just saying. Second weapon is, as I previously stated, the M1A CQB. And yeah, we're going to pause right here. Right, the blue line is the CQB. The yellow line is the classic. Notice how at peak it's always higher, which basically means CQB, more DPS. Just saying. Anyway, so yes, this is actually a really good roll. Still got to optimize it, but it's got damage to targets out of cover, and I've modded it for the talent of Boomerang, which is possibly, if you're as inaccurate as me, Boomerang is better. If you're really accurate, I believe it's Rifleman. Coyote's Mask, pretty standard, basically gives us another 25% critical hit damage, if not another 10% depending. You kind of want to be between the first 2 buffs, 0 to 15, 15 to 25. If you're at 25 plus, you really should be sticking with the M1 CQB, but you're not really getting much benefit from it. For my backpack, obviously Providence Defense. I'm running Unstoppable Force for this because I run this in solo mainly. In co-op, I tend to run Composure. I've got another one of these with Composure somewhere. Like I said, with Vigilance, I don't tend to be able to keep the buff up enough for it to make any viable difference, but if you are good at avoiding damage, Vigilance is going to be your best bet. That is a straight 25% damage buff, and all you've got to do is not take damage, which is for me very difficult. Still trying to actually find a decent collection of Providence Defense backpacks because apparently they are impossible for me to get a good one of. For my chest, again, Providence defense, weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage. Still working on getting better crit damage mods, and I'm running Obliterate, the holster, weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage, and then finally Fox's Prayer. Well, I say finally, Fox's Prayer pretty standard. Damage to touch that cover again. Running GS gloves with weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage. I can't remember if I've shown them or not. I'm really bad at making videos, but I'm rocking 60% crit chance and 186% crit damage, which is pretty damn nice, and that scales up pretty damn high with the buffs I have, which I don't generally have a problem getting as long as I'm playing solo. Like I said, in co-op, I simply use a backpack with composure on, and that basically does it for my assault rifle build. Have fun, good luck, don't die. It's bad for the health.